Welcome back, everybody. Derek Sue, your East Oakland advocate. Well, it's been 22 years since the 9/11 attack on the Trade Center. Where were you? I mean, it was a very shocking and devastating day for myself, because I was already had started my day. I commute from Oakland down to the South Bay. At the time, I was doing an undercover investigation on a local business, and it was we were investigating embezzlement at this corporation, and I got embedded in there. And so, anyway, I would all day long. I was expecting a call from my commanders uh, in Washington D.C. and um, how the morning started. It's pretty typical. Tuesday morning, I got down to my little breakfast restaurant early in the morning. They open up at 6 o'clock, and I was typically the first customer in while I was on this assignment, and uh, just sat down. The my normal waitress, she just turned on the TV for me, put on the news, and she knew what I already wanted, so she had already placed my order with the kitchen, and I'm standing there, and I couldn't believe, because the first thing that came on the news was the first plane had already hit the uh, South Tower. And it's like, what in the world? And they're the news people were all crazy and say, how could this happen? And because we hadn't realized yet that we were under attack. And I was sitting there, and then all of a sudden, in the background, I'm looking at another jet inbound to the tower, and I was like, oh crap. And the my waitress, she was just speechless also. I mean, all of a sudden everything just came to a halt. And I said, oh crap. And I said, we are under attack. And everybody in the restaurant, what attack? What kind of attack? We're being attacked from terrorists. They've hijacked two of our planes. Ah, oh, shit. And so I already knew what was up. And I have a federal phone that I was expecting to go off any time now. But unbeknownst to me, that uh, my commanders were no longer alive, and there was nobody going to contact me. Because I was part of the counterterrorism group at the time. That's why I fully expected myself to be activated, and also my staff to be activated. I have a backup staff that is very large here on for the West Coast, and we never got the call. And I was wondering, what's going on? What's going? And it wasn't until near lunchtime when we had word of the Department of Defense, the Pentagon uh, offices were hit by a jet. And I'm thinking, oh crap, those are all my bosses that that were in the first tiers of the Pentagon, the first two outer layers, the first exterior, second interior office and, had been penetrated and blown up. It was days to clear the damage, but they removed the plane and the parts very quickly. But that's why I was never called up. I stayed on my assignment until uh, I did get a call. So anyway, but I was just wondering, hey folks, where were you on that morning? When did you get the word? And I mean, it was pretty devastating. I was in shock all day on the attack, and like I said, we were ready to roll. And it's a hard day because I remember the people there at the Pentagon, because I've been to the Pentagon. In the Pentagon, I know those offices. So it's always a painful day. 9/11 every year since has been a very painful day because I think about all the people that lost their lives. Over 3,000 people just at the Twin Towers. Fire, police, citizens. Then we had the losses, the heroes of Flight 93 that brought down that jet that was most likely headed for the White House. So it was a crazy day. Where were you? Thanks for joining me. We'll be right back.